Well, good afternoon. I made it out of Gatlinburg back up to Newfound Gat this morning, and it was cold. It still is. It hasn't gotten above freezing up here today. And this morning, I mean, it was, with the wind chill, it was in the teens. It was ugly. But so climbing up the first climb up the mountain out of Newfound Gat, you know, there are some people hiking and stuff like that. And about a mile up, I came across this kid who's just wearing like sneakers and blue jeans. I think he had a sweatshirt on and another sweatshirt wrapped around his head. And as I was coming up on him, he just totally wipes out on the ice, falls into the rocks, like hits his head. And I just go, dude, are you okay? Are you okay? He kind of comes up, he's holding the back of his head. He's like, yeah, I think so. How far to the top? And I go, well, I got about another half mile. He says, hey, can I use your phone to call my mom? And I said, son, you need to turn around and get off of this mountain, for real. I mean, it's in the teens. You're not equipped to be up here. You have no water. You have no communication. I seriously don't know how you don't have hypothermia already. I mean, it was so bizarre seeing that kid a mile up that mountain, as cold as it was, as unprepared as he was. I said, hey, you need to turn around and go back. You don't need to go up any higher. It's only going to get colder and it's only going to get icier. Go home. And he kind of looked at me like, go home, and I go, yeah, get off the mountain, dude. Go turn around, go back. And I'm going to sit here and I'm going to watch you. I'm going to watch you turn around and go back. You're not going any further. And he just kind of goes, yeah, okay, yeah. And turn around and started walking down the trail. He caught around the corner, and I sat there for like another 2 minutes, thinking he's gonna pop back around the corner trying to make it to the top, but he didn't. So I guess he made it down okay. I mean, there's other hikers behind me, so if he needed help, he could have gotten it. But I was like, wow. I guess the resilience of youth or something. I don't know, but that was pretty crazy. Anyways, I'm going to do 12 miles today. I've got a couple more miles before I get to the shelter. Just trying to grit through this cold. I mean, it's cold. It's like, it's worse than Idaho cold. I don't know if I can speak about Minnesota cold, but I'll tell you what. This is about as cold as it ever gets in Idaho, if not colder. It is brutal out here. Anyways, all right, well, I'll see you when we get to the shelter. Someone left their hat on a twig. That thing is frozen solid. Good morning. So I stayed at Peck's Corner Shelter last night. As the day went on, it just got colder and colder. So I didn't do any filming when I got there. I just got some hot food in me and crawled in my sleeping bag to get warm. So it's a little warmer this morning. Everything's still frozen up, a lot of ice on the trail, but at least the sun is out, which is nice. So I'm anticipating it to be a nice day and even nicer days in the next coming few. Anyways, kind of weird at the shelter last night. I don't know. The group I was with, I didn't know any of them. They didn't know me, but they all knew each other. So I don't know. Just kind of weird. Don't know what I'm going to do today. At least 13, if not 20. Just trying to get out of the Smokies, to be honest with you. It's really tough going. It's cold, it's frozen. It just makes everything a little bit more difficult. So I'll talk to y'all later. Oh, good morning. It's Saturday. Stayed at Cosby Knob Shelter last night after doing about 13 miles. I was really wanting to do 20, but my knees just weren't having it. So stopped at 13. I've got 10 to go today to get to Standing Bear Hostel. And I'll probably stop there, grab a short resupply, maybe grab some lunch. Heard they have pretty good food there. And probably tent camp and hit the trail again tomorrow. I'll have 30 miles to go to Hot Springs, and I should knock that out in about maybe 2.5 days at the most, weather permitting. I didn't do any filming yesterday. Yesterday was a bad day for me. It was cold, really cold, windy, icy. My water froze. I didn't have any water. I just had ice. My underwear kept falling off my butt. I mean, it was a struggle yesterday. So I just put my head down and I just trekked. I just knocked out as many miles as I could. There wasn't really much to see anyway. So today is a glorious, glorious morning. This isn't much of a view, but you can kind of see that the trail is in much better condition today. So for dinner last night I had an All-American Works burger by Packet Gourmet. By far the best meal I've had on the trail so far. It was delicious. Unfortunately, it was $14, which is probably why it was so good. But I'll probably get that again when I shouldn't say when I can afford it. Maybe for a special occasion. Otherwise, I'll catch you guys later. So there's I-40 40. And up there is Standing Bear Hostel. So that's where we're headed today. Good afternoon. I made it to Standing Bear Hostel. Got myself, there's a bunkhouse, I think for 20 bucks, but I got myself a private room for 40, and it's actually pretty cool. It's this little tree house here. Check this out. So, got this little tree house. There's my front porch. And that's it. So, yeah, you know what? Pretty good deal. Got some outlets down there. Excited about that. So yeah, I'm going to chill out here for the afternoon, spend the night, and then hit the trail tomorrow morning. Did 10 miles today to get here, so I don't feel too bad about sleeping in a real bed tonight. All right, we'll catch you guys later.